Hi, welcome to Pondicherry. I am going to show you 4 very interesting tourist destination points in Pondicherry. Apart from the beautiful beaches, the river mouth, fishing harbor point, mangrove forest, and the last but not the least is very interesting Roman time historical place called Arikamedu. It is morning 10 a.m. and we have reached Marina boating point, and we are waiting for our turn to come to take the boat and go towards the mangrove forest, and on the way Arikamedu.
That is, these two boats you can see, these are for freshwater. They are used for catching the freshwater fish. And on the way that side, ice grinding machine you can see. So those machines are used in the top of the boats to
Grind ice.
in the powder form to maintain the fish for a longer time. Like 3 to 4 days they maintain the fish to export from this particular place. And here we are going towards this mangroves. I will get high. I will high.
So one of the most exciting and memorable journey towards the mangrove forest and Arikamedu is just started. On our request, the driver of the boat is giving us a different experience. So you can see how the ship is rolling on the both sides, and we are enjoying along with the children. Now we are about to enter the mangrove forest in front of us, and while we are going ahead, you can see one interesting thing here. A dog is swimming in front of us. Now we are going to experience the magical beauty of mangrove forest. On both the sides, you'll find the roots of those forest trees are the tangled among each other, and those are the tropical forest trees, and those are around 80 varieties of trees found in the tropical areas around the equator. And basically these trees are survived in the temperature not at the freezing point. Mostly it is in a warm condition it survives, and during the high tides and the slow tides it can tangle each other, and it can stay at its own position. See the beautiful bird in front of us. So while we are moving in front, you'll see the sediments below the mangrove tree, the roots which make it a beautiful abode for the organisms, the fishes, and all the aquatic animals and different creatures. They survive by feeding on these residues. And while we are moving ahead, you'll see more dense roots of mangrove trees inside. Rain starts in Pondicherry between March to June, and June to September is pretty hot here. So best time to come here is September to December. So we are going beneath those mangroves. You can see the shades on the both sides. Yeah, it's really different experience, altogether. And this is the time when the tide doesn't happen. The mangrove forest plays a very important role in the ecosystem. It controls the high tides and the strong waves. It also reduces the erosion of the coastline. Mangrove forest is also known as tidal forest because the salt water and the fresh water both can exist here.
One more time. Hey!
Now we have reached the archaeological place called Arikamedu. It is a village, and it is situated at the bank of river Ariyankupam, which is merging with Bay of Bengal. Now we are getting down from the boat and we are walking towards this archaeological place. You can see this small crab on the sand. It's so beautiful. There are different varieties of crabs and different varieties of shells on the sand. While we are going inside the Arikamedu village, you can see the mesmerizing green nature on both the sides. And little ahead in front of us, you will find the old ruins, the remainings of this particular place. During the World War II, around 1945 to 1950, the excavation started to understand the history behind this place. Different kinds of gemstones, the lamps, the glass items, crockery and cutleries found in this particular place indicates that there was a Roman trade established by the great Roman Emperor Augustus Caesar during 2nd century BCE, and it lasted for 200 years. You can see the broken walls, the two-layered walls of the old structure, which was made out of brick and lime mortar plaster, and it is divided by the intermediate layer, and the shape of this structure is in the oblong shape with a length of around 150 feet. And inside you can see different compartments which were used as storehouse. In this structure, it was observed that there are double-layered wall enclosures in few places, which indicates the drainage system and used as a dyeing operation, in the sense to dye different clothes, the cotton clothes woven during that time, to make muslin out of it. Muslin is a very authentic and prestigious cotton gowns, and these were manufactured and exported from here. Also, during the excavation, there were few Hindu idols were found, including one precious Brahma idol along with a lotus structure. If you visit Pondicherry, don't miss to come to this particular place, Arikamedu, and experience the history of Indo-Roman trade culture. Now it is time to say goodbye to this beautiful and historically rich place, Arikamedu. Now we are heading towards the inner side of the ocean. So along with us, another boat is sailing across. We'll take a small round trip and go back to the seashore. We really enjoyed each and every moment of this unique trip to Pondicherry. I wish you come along with your friends and family members and enjoy your moment in this serene and beautiful place.